In this video, we want to explain to you about the capacitive sensor and explain its use in industry. Well, this is a capacitive sensor. The model of this sensor is CR18-8DP. As I said in the previous video, when the letter is a C is a capacitive. If we open it, we will see that it is cylindrical. It is a three wires sensor and fix these nodes. Place the sensor in the panel using these two nodes. And there is a data sheet inside the packing writing in English and Chinese. Well, this is a non-contact capacitive sensor and doesn't need to simulate the mechanical part, which can detect presence or absence of objects. An advantage of the capacitive sensor is that can be used for all material. And according to the change of the magnetic field and the capacitance in this part, it detects the output, whose function is to change the value of the capacitor located of this part. Its components consist of the thin planet and a cylindrical cylinder where all its components are placed inside this cylinder. There is a pinching comment at the end of the sensor that can change the sensitivity of the sensor. This sensor cable is offered is three models: 2 wires, 3 wires, and 4 wires, and there is an LED at the end of the sensor. This is the connection between the sensor and the PLC interrupted by the cable, which can be used to check the accuracy of the sensor's operations through this LED. The function of this sensor is different for different products. For example, the phase of the detecting metal or water is different. To measure the distance, you can use the calculation that we will explain in the next video. The method is to manually bring the product from the sofa near wherever it feels. In this way, the detection distance is determined. The opening determinant of this capacitive sensor is 18 millimeter and it can sense a distance up to 8 millimeter. That is 8 millimeter for metal, and for other material it is less or more. 16 millimeter for the one material and 5 millimeter for the other material. So we must pay attention to these points. Capacitive sensor is classified into 2 wire or 3 wire or 4 wire models. 2 wire models only as a normally open contact, which you can connect to the PLC or directly to the relay. 3 wires like this consist of the normally open or normally closed. This model in different places, and the 4 wire model where is white wire is added and it can give you more output, which is available in two modes, NPN and PNP, and you can use it. And when you use PLC, PNP and NPN model is very important. For example, this is a PNP model capacitive sensor. If the PLC wiring is NPN, the sensor cannot be used because it is a PNP sensor. The use of the sensor model is greater for places where liquid are used. For example, this sensor are used to fill liquid in the bottles. So a sensor at the bottom and detect of the presence of the bottle, and a sensor on the top that detects the movement of the water inside the bottle. For example, he used the other sensor to fill bottles in the production line that those sensor can perform better than this sensor. So according to the project we choose the sensor, and this choice happens according to the best performance of the sensor. which should be selected according to the project and sensor performance, which should be considered separately for each part of the sensor perform and set different modes automatically. In the next video, I will explain to you about the sensitivity and other sensor. For example, in the practical project, I will explain the connection of this potentiometer. So be sure to watch the next video, and if you have any question, ask in the comment section. Bye.